The year is 2025. Donald J. Trump, back in the Oval Office after a tumultuous 4 years away, is a man on a mission. His mission to dismantle what he sees as the bloated, inefficient behemoth that is the federal government. And he's brought in a couple of heavy hitters to lead the charge. Enter Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, the brains behind a new initiative dubbed the Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge. This isn't just another bureaucratic reshuffle. Doge, operating from the West Wing, is tasked with nothing less than identifying and eliminating trillions of dollars in wasteful government spending. Ramaswamy, a successful entrepreneur and author, has a plan. A three-step plan, to be precise. First, appoint a czar to oversee the sprawling federal bureaucracy. Check Doge itself is that czar. Second, dispatch teams of sharp lawyers to every nook and cranny of government agencies, their mission to root out unconstitutional regulations. Finally, armed with these legal smoking guns, Ramaswamy intends to present Trump with a roadmap for executive action. His weapon of choice? The presidential pen, poised to strike lines through regulations and, more controversially, federal jobs. The goal is as audacious as it is simple. Shrink the federal deficit by a staggering $2 trillion. Their crosshairs are trained on what's known in budget speak as non-defense discretionary spending, a mere 16% of the federal budget. Think national parks, education, scientific research, the nice-to-haves of government, at least in the eyes of Doge. But that's just the opening act. The main event, the real prize, lies in tackling the behemoth that is mandatory spending. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid programs accounting for nearly 3/4 of the federal budget. These are the sacred cows of American politics, programs that touch the lives of millions, and any attempt to rein them in is sure to spark a political firestorm. Musk and Ramaswamy, however, aren't known for their timidity. Armed with their mandate from Trump, they've begun a charm offensive on Capitol Hill, meeting with Republican lawmakers to sell their vision of a leaner, meaner federal government. Some, like Senators Joni Ernst and Rand Paul, are eager converts, their long-held beliefs in limited government finding a powerful echo in Doge's mission. Others, however, are less enthusiastic. Even within Republican ranks, skepticism abounds. Can Doge really achieve what so many before them have failed to do, tame the federal Leviathan? History, it seems, is not on their side. The annals of American politics are littered with the wreckage of past attempts to streamline government. The Grace Commission, convened under Reagan, produced a doorstop of a report filled with recommendations that were largely ignored. The Clinton era saw its own attempt at bureaucratic liposuction with the National Partnership for Reinventing Government. It too achieved only modest success, stymied by bureaucratic inertia and political resistance. The challenges are formidable. Even if Doge can identify billions in savings, actually realizing those savings will require navigating a labyrinthine legislative process, one where every dollar cut has a constituency ready to fight for it. And then there's the small matter of Congress itself. Trump's own party, while generally supportive of smaller government in principle, has a long history of hypocrisy when it comes to spending cuts. Military spending, a sacred cow even for many deficit hawks, is unlikely to be touched. The reaction to Doge has been predictably polarized. Conservative media outlets, long the incubators of anti-government sentiment, have greeted the initiative with cheers, painting Musk and Ramaswamy as crusaders taking on the swamp. Democrats, on the other hand, have denounced it as a thinly veiled attack on the social safety net, an attempt to dismantle the very programs that millions of Americans rely on. Even some Republicans, wary of Musk's growing political influence and the potential for conflicts of interest with his own business empire, have expressed unease. The battle lines are drawn. On one side, a president eager to wield his executive power to reshape the federal government in his image. On the other, a sprawling bureaucracy, often inefficient and resistant to change, but also the embodiment of the social contract between the government and its citizens. Caught in the middle, the American people, their lives and livelihoods intertwined with the outcome of this high-stakes battle for the soul of government.